California.
Wow.
Which I think would be weird.
Very weird.
This place, there used to be a hotel here.
Just got my resupply box. It is day 28 and the plan is we are now in Agua Dulce and we're going to, the plan is it's really hot today. It's going to be close to 90 but in the 80s, and sometimes that's too hot to walk in, so just kind of feeling out how far it can go and hopefully get to Hagerstown within 3 days. And then to Tehachapi it's 120 miles, 125. So yeah, that's the game plan. And just got this from Nina, the trail angel, who I'll see in Lake Isabella. Pretty great. About to climb this mountain here to Hagerstown, which is like 75 miles from here. Hiking with Doc still. Just had breakfast. It was super great. We met a really cool couple. Names were Mike and Yvonne. They were awesome, and they're telling us about their first date on Mount Whitney is where Mike took Yvonne. It was really fun, and then got to meet Goose and Sonic's family. Then got to get to know Twizzler and Poppins. I passed them and met them on Mount Baden-Powell. So yeah, this is the agenda. Okay, so came out of Grass Valley, or still in it right now, walking through it. Came from Agua Dulce, went to breakfast there at Homemade. It was so good. Had a half order of Eggs Benedict and a banana crepe Nutella serving platter, and that was delicious. And I had like 3/4 cup of Joe, and I hadn't had one of those in like quite some time, so I was excited about that. But it's just absolutely beautiful. I have to hold my umbrella because it's pretty windy and I don't want it to break. I do have one fracture. The umbrella is, I think it's up here, very useful in that it blocks the sun, especially in the desert like this. It's very helpful. I would recommend it if someone were to do the Pacific Crest Trail. Navigator was really into hers. When you just wear a hat and like shades, the sun like beats on you a lot more. And with the umbrella, you kind of get like full coverage, which is pretty awesome. Anyways, so this morning left the KOA after cowboy camping under the gazebo. And then went about 10.4 miles to Agua Dulce, picked up my resupply package from Nina's house. And I definitely have too much food, but the game plan is to hopefully eat it. Currently hiking to water. That is a bee. There's a really funny comment on it. I'll share it with you guys. Yeah, so quite a few people that I saw at the cafe this morning will probably be there. And Doc's behind me. He'll probably catch up to me there. And we'll siesta the hot part of the day. Probably walk some more. Aiming for a 25. We'll see what we can do. We just, I was hurting pretty bad before I took my zero in Agua Dulce. And I feel much better now. Definitely needed that zero. I think my body was just like, hi, we need a break. We have never done 25s and back to back, so it was a good break. Anyways, just having a lot of fun out here, making a lot of friends, trying to get to know people from around the world. I think I'm going to plan on doing more of like an educational video about the gear that I have, the food that I bring, kind of my strategies in the future. So far I've just been kind of doing fun videos, so we'll work that way. Also thinking about interviewing some other hikers, so you guys can kind of hear from other people's journeys and perspectives. So excited about that. Yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys down the trail. No idea today's agenda other than walking as long as possible. All right.